to be seen without feeling stripped bare. Welcome back to Unapologetically in Power. I'm Jennifer Damaskos, and today we're going to talk about visibility and why so many brilliant women say they want it and then slam on the brakes the moment it shows up. I'm not just talking about social media visibility. I'm talking about being visible in your power, being visible in your leadership, being visible in your wealth. You say you want more clients, more opportunities, more recognition, but when the spotlight swings towards you, your nervous system goes, actually, no, too much, we're out. And suddenly you're overthinking every post, delaying every launch, and disappearing just when things start working. That's not because you're flaky. It's because visibility is a nervous system event, not just a marketing strategy. Let's talk about how to be seen on purpose without feeling exposed or unsafe. Let's normalize this first. We are not wired to feel totally chill about standing alone in front of a crowd. From an evolutionary perspective, being singled out from the group used to be dangerous. Our nervous systems are still running that ancient code. Add on top cultural conditioning about women being too much, family stories about money, success, and jealousy, corporate environments where being visible with your needs or boundaries has had consequences. And suddenly, visibility isn't just show up more, it's risk more. There's a concept in organizational psychology called psychological safety. The belief that it's safe to take interpersonal risks, speak up, and be seen as yourself. Research shows that teams with higher psychological safety perform better, learn faster, precisely because people aren't burning energy hiding or self-protecting. Now, zoom that down to you as an individual. If visibility doesn't feel psychologically safe, your system will sabotage it. Not because you're not serious, because your biology thinks it's protecting you. There's a difference between being visible and being overexposed. Overexposure feels like sharing when you're still raw and tender, not ready. Being in spaces where you're not respected or genuinely understood. Trying to be on everywhere all the time. Feeling like everyone has access to you and your story. Intentional visibility feels like sharing from a scar, not an open wound. Choosing platforms and rooms that match your values. Being known for your work and your energy, not for constant availability. Having clear edges on what is private, sacred, or for my people only. When we don't know the difference, we swing between two extremes. Hiding, staying quiet, delaying, shrinking, lurking, and overexposing, oversharing, overperforming, overavailability. Both leave you feeling tired, misunderstood, and weirdly still invisible. I want to give you a way to think about your own visibility as a settings dial, not an on-off switch, but like dim visibility. This is when you're mostly hidden. You consume more content than you create. You rarely raise your hand, speak up, or post. People who know you well say, if everyone else could just see what I see. Dim isn't bad. Sometimes it's necessary for healing, regrouping, or rebuilding. The danger is when dim becomes your permanent address. Even though your next level of wealth and impact clearly lives beyond it. Default visibility. This is where most high-achieving women end up. You're sort of visible, but not intentionally visible. You show up when the algorithm or the job demands it. You share what feels acceptable, not what feels true. You dilute your message so it offends the fewest people. Default visibility keeps you busy, but not known. Deliberate visibility, though, this is where we're headed. Deliberate visibility sounds like, this is what I stand for. These are the people I'm here to serve. This is the part of my story I'm willing to share, and this part is mine. This is how I want to be found by the opportunities that are for me. It doesn't mean you share everything. It means what you do share is chosen, not coerced. I want to name something that often sits under the surface. For many women, especially women from marginalized backgrounds, visibility around money and success doesn't just feel vulnerable, it feels politically and socially charged. Recent research in Nature Mental Health and related work has linked living in highly unequal environments to changes in brain regions tied to emotion regulation and social processing, with higher anxiety and stress. So when you feel a gut level tension around, is it safe to talk about my financial wins? Will people resent me if I'm doing well? Will I be judged harder for the same level of success? That isn't just in your head. Your nervous system has been absorbing data from the world around you for a long time. Visibility with wealth bumps into that, which is why we don't start by forcing you onto bigger stages. We start by building enough internal safety that your visibility doesn't feel like walking into a firing squad. Here's a simple exercise to run your current visibility through. Take one area of your life, social media, workplace or business, family and friends, community or industry. For that area, ask yourself, where am I hiding? What truths am I not saying? Where am I downplaying my experience, my desires, or my wins? Where am I overexposed? Where do I feel drained after posting, sharing, or speaking? Where do I feel like people have access to me they haven't earned? Where do I want to be deliberately visible? What do I want to be known for? Who am I talking to really? What parts of my story feel powerful to share? What parts are still private, healing, or sacred? You're not trying to fix everything at once. You're just mapping reality. I want you to pick one tiny step into deliberate visibility this week. That might be posting something you actually believe, not what's safe, naming a boundary publicly, like your new working hours or client criteria, sharing a win or milestone without apologizing or shrinking it, bringing a real idea to a meeting instead of self-editing it to death. Before you do it, pause and check in though. Where do I feel this in my body? On a scale of 1 to 10, how threatened do I feel? what would bring that number down by 1 or 2 points? Then support your nervous system. Ground your feet. Lower your shoulders. Take a few long exhales. Have one friend or colleague who knows what you're doing and can reflect back safety. Remember, psychological safety isn't just something companies create. On a personal level, you can build it for yourself by consistently proving, I don't abandon myself when I'm visible. Visibility, wealth, and nervous system regulation are braided together. If being seen currently feels like a threat, your system will keep you at almost there in your business, your career, and your money, no matter how much you know. If you want a space to practice being visible with your desires, your wealth, and your power in a way that feels grounded instead of exposed, that's exactly the reason I built the 5-day wealth activation. We're not just talking about money, we're working with the identity of the woman who can hold it. You can join us using the link in the show notes. This is Unapologetically in Power. I'm Jennifer Damaskos. Lead with ease, earn in alignment, and let yourself be seen on your terms.